So you don't help the American business society by creating an America first perspective to economics, for instance. It's childish.
I think we should move to Nigeria, because I know this is quite a heated topic, but we still have a lot to get through. And there's the crisis that is rocking Ondo State House of Assembly as two speakers are claiming the seat.
Well, if you look at the issue of Ondo, I think that one is a no-brainer. The speaker was removed by a two-third majority of the House.
And she was reinstated
She was also reinstated. You see, these are the issues with politicians and political office holders that had no ideology or no focus when they get into power. It is unfortunate. This is an individual that was allegedly caught with some amount of money. There have been issues around her. Last year also same issue came up, and she was also reinstated within
24 hours.
Within 24 hours. And we see same thing happening this time around. I think it's really about people getting their hearts together. I don't get carried away with news like this, because news that do not automatically or directly affect the lives of the average Ondo man or the average indigenous or residents in Ondo, it doesn't really catch my attention, because if you look at it, what benefit is it to the citizens?
Leonard, but I mean, if there are allegations of fraud, of money being misappropriated, surely it affects the citizens of Ondo, because that is an accountability issue.
Yeah, the allegation itself doesn't. It's an allegation. Anybody can be alleged to have done anything. Okay, so I agree with him. Directly related to the lives of the people, no. The problem
so it's just
here,
a political tussle for them to sort out.
Is impeachment is the biggest tool in the hand of the assembly. But it's the first thing they run to. So the value of that tool is lost, even in the legislative process. This is the issue that the people of Ondo State need to deal with. Otherwise, when you have trivialized your most important weapon,
like
then it's absolutely meaningless. Yes.
Okay. The president of Nigeria has been in the news for the past 2 weeks. I mean, there's a picture online where he was watching Channels television, and that was supposed to allay the fears that people have that something might have happened to him, or he's in ill health, or as some have even gone on to say that he's dead. But he is alive, and his wife and Amusu have visited him. But is that enough? Some people are clamoring that he should do maybe a live stream or an interview here with Channels. Do you think we're making a big issue out of nothing?
No, we are not making a big issue out of nothing. You see, once bitten, twice shy. I have no problem with the president getting sick. That is normal. Even if we are not even looking at his age, we are looking at the normal. Every human really falls sick. That is no problem. But I don't think is the issue of. I don't think the major issue is about him being dead or not, or him being seriously sick or not, or if he's incapable of performing his official duties. But I think the major issue is based on the promises he made to Nigeria. One of such was that no public office holder should ever, that was 2015 election, no public office holder should ever seek for treatment abroad. And he lambasted the previous administration.
But then he's also on vacation.
Yes,
so there was no promise that no public office
should seek for vacation.
Yes, and abroad. You can choose that.
Now, this is a man that traveled abroad for hair infection treatment. Hair infection. I know a couple of hospitals in Lagos. None of them talk about Nigeria. Not talk about the well-equipped presidential hospital in Abuja. No, a couple of hospitals in Lagos that can treat hair infection. And this man, and if you look at the exchange rate, is over 600.
So you're looking at it from the angle of the exemplary leadership.
First, the president has failed. They are not surprised because we've all seen the signal. We've all seen the handwriting is clear to everyone. It has shown that we really have individuals that make bogus promises during campaign and they don't fulfill any of it. I'm not surprised. I'm not shocked. I expected something from. When I started seeing his ministerial nominees, okay. So I said something like that from him.
I get the angle you're coming from. Leonard, do you still think that there's any reason for there to be any doubt about the health of the president?
No. Coming from the angle he started, I mean, everybody falls ill every once in a while. And really, what the president does with his holiday is not our business. He's on holiday.
So he's well within his
private time. So what he chooses to do with his private time off work is not our business. If he had made the promise that no public official under his administration would travel for health reasons, that would have been a promise made in ignorance. because, for instance, we don't have comprehensive cancer centers in Nigeria. And so our citizens necessarily that want comprehensive cancer treatment need to travel. We don't have a whole lot of other facilities. So if it's a promise made with an additional promise to ensure that our medical systems are up to the level where they can, then that has to be a process. It's not going to happen in 1 or 2 years. But yes, he's made quite a lot of promises that I have always maintained are impractical. However, on this particular occasion, this one, I mean, we should stop speculating about people being alive or dead. The president will not die in secret. Ayaradua died, yes. After some time, we did know that he was dead, and we buried him honorably. So, I mean, I wish Buhari well. And the hardship in Nigeria is we are in it together. He's not dying and leaving us behind.
This hardship that you're talking about, we have celebrities who were part of the campaign on both sides. And now, in particular, Two-Face, a musician, is coming out to say he's going to rally against the federal government on the 5th of February because of this hardship, these conditions, and in effect, the promises that were made that have not been kept. Do you think that is the way forward?
Yes, it's a democracy. It's a democracy, and the whole idea of democracy is the people being able to hold their governments accountable, especially if those people were involved in the campaign process. That even legitimizes their claim to holding the government accountable. So Two-Face, for instance, did a few sensitization votes, don't fight during the election. He was pretty involved, not partisan, you know. And this, so they call to say, we have seen some departure, some variance between the promise and the actual. We want to, as the people of Nigeria, want to ask questions, want to get answers. That is purely within the ambits of democracy, and it shows that we are developing as a people. Now, whether or not the person driving that campaign should be the person driving it is irrelevant. Every Nigerian is qualified to call for a rally if he has the clout to lead the people, you know, in that direction. So
sorry to cut you there, but we'll have to go on a quick break. But thank you so much, Leonard, and thank you, Boladale, for being a part of Rubbin Minds. And hopefully we'll see both of you soon. Stay with us as Rubbin Mind continues after this break.